Bharatbhai, good news, you are liberated for this. We have live music from Brother David, so you're free. Thank you. Om Shanti. So we're very lucky. Many reasons we're very lucky. But one of them is we have Brother David of Gyan Sarovar with us here. I can't believe it myself. How many know Brother David? How many need him to stand up for a moment so you can see him? Because he's in a little chair. This is Brother David, Baba's very special child, gifted in too many ways. It would take the whole 15 minutes, but self-taught, I believe, musician, yes? Self-taught musician, just a powerful intellect that knows what to do. So he's going to provide support through sound in this short session. Thank you. So thank you for coming on time. Very appreciated. Baba in the Murli today said, become soul conscious and imbibe these teachings in your physical organs. Did you not find that fascinating? I did. It's what I love practicing. And this is really early days because they did so many drills to sit, to kind of exchange or memorize points. Doesn't make any sense. Imbibing these teachings into my physical organs. So we're going to play with the 3 dots and see how it affects the way I use the matter of this body. So I am going to ask you to stand if you can. If you are not able to move around, fine, absolutely fine. You can stay seated, but if it's possible, and find an open space in the room. There's lots at the back of the hall, on the sides. Find an open space. Spread out. Make sure you've got lots of space around you. You're not going to hit someone, some body, or some furniture. Because we want this to be safe. All right. So this will be a bit meditative, but there will be words spoken. I'm sorry they're in English. Hopefully you'll catch it. And then we'll have beautiful sound behind. So first, feet a little apart so you feel solid, not that you're going to fall over. Creating that feeling, I am completely alone in this room. No one's watching me, and I am not interested in watching anyone else. I just want to focus on myself. I become aware I am a soul. I am separate from this body. It's as if this body is a very tall building that can move, and I am sitting in the penthouse, the very top of this body that is dangling below, looking out through the windows, separate. Nothing I see is eternal, only me. And somehow that makes me feel very calm, very light, free. I let that feeling of calm, light, free radiate through the body down to the feet. And holding that feeling, I start to move the body. I start to walk in this space, moving the body with that feeling. I'm very calm, light, free. No violence. I, the soul, am non-violent. How do the feet touch the ground if I am non-violent? How does the body move through the air if I am non-violent? I, the soul, am moving the body through my original dharma, peace. Can I hold that awareness? My dharma is peace. As I look through the eyes, I am a detached observer. There are no thoughts in my mind in reaction to anything I see. I look peacefully according to my original dharma, lovefully, respectfully. This is my religion as a soul. And even while moving the body, looking out through the eyes, my intellect is connected by an invisible golden thread to Baba, the one soul who is constantly perfect, constantly pure, constantly peaceful, constantly blissful. Only He colors me as I walk and move around. All three. I am a soul. My original dharma is peace, shanti. I am a detached observer of everything. And I am connected only to Baba. able to still move the body, all of Baba's teachings affecting how I move the body, how I look out through the eyes, even affecting the heartbeat, the pulse, the breath, all according to my original Dharma. Everything natural. The speed I move the body, the way I hold the body. Baba has said, I am an elevated soul, a deity soul, a royal soul. And at some point, I stop in front of another soul in their body. Look out through the eyes, through the windows, and acknowledge what is eternal or true in that soul. Nothing else. I don't see the body. I celebrate the being. And then I move the body again and stop in front of another. And I move again, beginning to realize these are souls I've known for many births. I am close to these souls. These are souls who were with me in the Golden Age, the New World, the world of perfect harmony. Where we all lived according to the Dharma of peace. Every interaction is so pure. And I'm so aware we all have the same one Father. It's wonder and wonderful. And there's only pure love. exchange this beautiful moment with one more soul. And then gently move the body back to the chair in which it was seated, always still, aware, mindful. In love with Baba, in love with the family, and in love with myself. I take a moment to appreciate our wonderful brother David and promise myself I will hold this awareness as I go through the day. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, and welcome to those online as well. So I just want to take a moment to introduce this lovely soul, because I learned in a couple of conversations there might be souls who are new to Peace Village. Who is here at Peace Village for the first time? Raise your hands high. Yeah, so this might be your first time directly meeting this soul. This is our lovely Sister Kala, who is director of Peace Village. And when Baba found her, she was a practicing pediatrician. And it makes total sense to me now, because Baba calls us sweet children. So she's still dealing with children. But I feel it's perfect that he has her here in what always feels like a very wholesome, healing place, Peace Village. So warm welcome.
I was told to do this in Hindi. Translation, everyone has. Just a few, I think. Om Shanti. Good morning again. सबसे पहले तो रिट्रीट की जब शुरुआत हुई कल, तो ऐसे लग रहा था जैसे कि व्यक्ति परिवार, ऐसे तो व्यक्ति होते हैं, राइट? स्क्रीन में होते हैं, क्लाउड में होते हैं, जैसे कि व्यक्ति से जमीन पर उतरे हैं, व्यक्त बने हैं। अव्यक्त परिवार जैसे कि व्यक्त भी है लेकिन अव्यक्त भी है। बहुत सुंदर लग रहा था कि बाबा ने ऐसे भी आज भी कहा कि सबसे पहले तो बाबा सूक्ष्म वतन बनाता है, रचना करता है, फिर यहाँ की रचना होती है। तो वैसे भी आप लोग अव्यक्त परिवार सुनने वाले ओरिजिनल क्रिएशन हो, और वहाँ से जैसे कि अभी उतरे हो ऐसे लग रहा है ट्रांसलेशन ठीक ना चल रहा है? और बहुत ही सुंदर विशेष है, जो टॉपिक रखा है, यज्ञ के आदि के दिन, तपस्या के दिन। वैसे तो सभी ने हिस्ट्री पढ़ी होगी, सुनी होगी, देखी भी होगी शायद। आजकल तो सब कुछ वीडियो में भी है, इसलिए कोई नई बात नहीं होगी। लेकिन उन्हीं बातों को हम अभी इस समय पर, इस स्थान पर, ऐसे दिन पर अनुभव करें, ये तो बहुत बड़ी बात है। क्योंकि अनुभव ऐसी चीज है कि बहुत चीजों से भरा हुआ है, बना हुआ है। स्थान चाहिए, समय चाहिए, लोग चाहिए, जिस तरह के संजोग हैं, परिस्थितियां हैं, वो चाहिए, अंदर की बाहर की सब कुछ। वैसे तो हम आए हैं 90 साल के बाद तो 90 साल के बाद इतनी दूर देश बैठे हुए, जो ओरिजिनल तपस्या का धाम था, मधुबन समझो या उससे भी पहले कराची समझो या कभी भी समझो, वहां से इतना दूर, समय में भी इतनी दूरी, और कल्चर वगैरह तो छोड़ी दो बात, दूसरी ही बात है। लेकिन एक चीज जरूर है जो हम आपस में सभी को बांधती है, और वो है हमारा हरेक का आत्मा रूप में बाबा के साथ का जो संबंध पिछले कल्प का बना हुआ है, वो ही समझो हमको चला रहा था कल्प के अंत तक, जब तक कि फिर से बाबा के पास पहुंचे। तो वो जैसे स्मृति हमारी फिर से स्पार्क हुई, समझेंगे ना यही। तो वही आज बाबा ने कहा, ब्रह्मा बाबा माता पिता और बच्चों में कोई फर्क नहीं है। इनफैक्ट माता पिता से भी आगे आप आ सकते हो, क्योंकि वही हमने चक्कर लगाई है, वही आत्मा का जो ज्वाला है, ओरिजिनल परमात्मा के साथ के लगन का ज्वाला है, वो आप में भी है। उसी को अभी फिर से जागृत करना है, उसी को एक तपस्या रूप देना है, उसी को अपने जीवन में लाना है, और उसी को प्रत्यक्ष सेवा के रूप में सफलता भी पानी है। तो अनेक बातों में आप देखेंगे कि सेम सेम है, कई बातों में आप कहेंगे जो वक्त तब था अब नहीं है, ये तो बिल्कुल बदल गया, ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता। लेकिन कई बातों का आप ये भी देखेंगे कि वो और ये दिन में बहुत कुछ समानता भी है, इक्वालिटी भी है, और वो है आत्मा आत्मा की बात, परमात्मा के साथ, बाबा के साथ के संबंध की बात, परिवार के अपनेपन की बात। हमने जो साथ में मिलकर जो दिन गुजरे होंगे, वर्ष गुजरे होंगे लास्ट कल्प में, उसकी यादगार जो छपी हुई है उसकी बात। भले बीच में कई कुछ बातें हो गई हैं लेकिन हम फिर से मिले हैं उसी याद में, यादगार में। तो अगर ये सोचे और फिर अपने को ट्रांसपोर्ट करें उन दिनों में या उन अनुभवों में, तो मैं समझती हूँ कि सेकंड की बात हो सकती है। आज जो बाबा ने कहा ना, सेकंड में जीवन मुक्ति कैसे हो सकता है? सेकंड में तो आजकल कुछ नहीं हो सकता है, सब में देर लगता है। सेकंड में सिर्फ वो हो सकता है जो ऑलरेडी रिकॉर्डेड हो और फिर से रिकॉर्ड बज रहा हो, वो सेकंड में हो सकता है कि नहीं? इसलिए बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि हम आज बैठे हैं इन बातों के ऊपर, न सिर्फ चर्चा करने के लिए, वार्तालाप करने के लिए, लेकिन अनुभव के रूप में अपने जीवन में लाने के लिए, कि जो था ब्रह्मा बाबा के साथ था, मम्मा के साथ था, दादियों के साथ था, मधुबन में जो था, वो आज भी इस स्थान में भी, दीदी के साथ भी, हम आपस में भी, परिवार के साथ भी न सिर्फ हो सकता है लेकिन हो रहा है। और इस पे फिर एकदम पर्सनल जो हो जाती है, वो हर एक के अपने दिल के भाव और भावना की बात। अगर हमारे अंदर में भाव और भावना ऐसी छिपी हुई है जैसे कि तब था, तो फिर वही अनुभव फिर से दोहराना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, राइट? तो आज जैसे हमारा नियम भी है, रस्म भी है, बाबा के पास आते हैं, जो भी घटना घटती है या प्रोग्राम बनती है, उसके लिए प्रेरणा वैसे तो बनी हुई होती है, पहले भी हम लोग बैठ के प्रोग्राम बनाते हैं, लेकिन अव्यक्त बाप दादा के दिनों में भी आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कि प्रोग्राम तो बनी भी है, हो भी रही है, और बाप दादा की जो उस दिन की मुरली है बिल्कुल एक्यूरेट भी होगी। उसी के बारे में बाबा कुछ न कुछ ऐसे गुप्त बातें, गुह्य बातें बताएंगे जो एकदम इट मेक्स सो मच सेंस नहीं। तो आज जो बात निकली बाबा की मुरली से, मेरे को बिल्कुल ये रेलेवेंट लगा हमारे टॉपिक के लिए। कोई भी बात की इच्छा ना हो। इच्छा होती है और इच्छा के साथ तपस्या के लिए बैठते हैं तो मन बुद्धि कहाँ जाता है? जिस बात की इच्छा थी उसमें जाता है ना, कि तपस्या से ये प्राप्त होगा, ये उसमें जाता है। जिस बात की इच्छा के साथ बैठते हैं उसी बात में चली जाती है बुद्धि। तो मुझे भी ये बाबा के पास आने से पहले भी ये बात बहुत अच्छी लगती थी जो हम गीता में पढ़ते थे, इच्छा मात्रम अविद्या। उसमें भी खास करके जो हम कर्म करते हैं उस कर्म के प्रारब्ध की इच्छा नहीं रखें। हमने किया और इसका ये रिजल्ट होना चाहिए, मन में छुपा हुआ होता है जब करते हैं तो, और उसी अनुसार फिर हमारे संकल्प चलते हैं। अगर वो नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा? उसका रिजल्ट तो हम लोग सब जानते ही हैं। लेकिन उसमें खास लिखा है कि कर्म करके उसको भूल जाओ, उसके पीछे नहीं जाओ, प्रारब्ध की इच्छा नहीं रखो। तो मुझे तो बहुत अजीब लगता था ये, वो कैसे हो सकता है? बात तो बहुत अच्छी है, वेरी अट्रैक्टिव कॉन्सेप्ट, राइट? कि कुछ भी करके उसके पीछे आप इच्छा चाहना नहीं रखो कि ऐसा होवे, कोई अप्रिशिएट करे, वो करे। बहुत सुंदर सा लग रहा था, लेकिन करना कैसे नहीं पता चला। इसलिए बार बार ट्राई करते हुए भी फेलियर होता है तो क्या कहेंगे? गिव अप कर देंगे। और उसी समय पर भी यू नो बाबा का संदेश मिला, बाबा से मिले, और बाबा का जो महावाक्य है जिसको हम कहेंगे कि महामंत्र है, विधि कहो, रिद्धि कहो, सिद्धि कहो, क्या भी कहो, अपने को आत्मा समझ करके मुझ बाप को याद करो। उसमें जैसे ऐसे लगता था जैसे कि ये तो जैसे सचमुच गीता का ज्ञान तो छोड़ दो, लेकिन जैसे कि गीत बज रहा है अंदर, बहुत एक स्वीट जैसे गीत बजता है ना, वो रोज की मुरली में आती है ये बात। आत्मा समझकर मुझ परमात्मा को याद करो, बाप को याद करो। तो ये मैं समझती हूँ कि ये है मैं हमारी सच्ची सच्ची तपस्या, या योग की विधि कहो, जो एकदम जैसे कि मन को तो भाग गया, लेकिन बुद्धि को जैसे कि तीर लगा कि बस ये आंसर है। जिस बात की खोज थी उस टाइम, चलो कुछ भी करो लेकिन उसकी प्रारब्ध की इच्छा नहीं रखो। इच्छा तब होता है ना जब उसके साथ कुछ न कुछ अभी तक भी बुद्धि का कनेक्शन है, लेकिन अगर करते समय भी उसके साथ बुद्धि का कनेक्शन नहीं है तो फिर बाद में तो होगा ही नहीं। तो बहुत अच्छा ये अनुभव हुआ कि तो ये हमारी सच्ची सच्ची तपस्या है। कहने का मतलब है कि हम हर एक के जीवन में कोई ना कोई बात ऐसी होगी जिसकी वजह से हम बाबा के बने, और बाबा की जो सच्ची विधि है, सच्चा मंत्र है, उसको हमने पकड़ा और हमने कहा कि बस यही सच है, यही मुझे चाहिए। और उसके पीछे फिर हम चले, तो फिर वो चलना हमें बहुत आसान हो गया, सहज हो गया। अगर वो पुरुषार्थ और प्रारब्ध का अगर हमको कनेक्शन पता नहीं चलता कि ये करूं तो ऐसा हो सकता है, तो मैं समझती हूँ बहुत समय तक हम पुरुषार्थ नहीं कर सकते थे। और इसीलिए ही फिर बाबा इसको सहज योग भी कहते हैं, क्योंकि करो और पाओ, एक हाथ से करो दूसरे हाथ से पाओ पुरुषार्थ के प्रारब्ध। क्योंकि जैसे जैसे हम कहते हैं ना, अपने को आत्मा समझते हैं कि ऑटोमेटिकली कई चीजों से हम डिटैच होता है, हो जाते हैं। उसमें भी मैं समझती हूँ सबसे पहली चीज तो स्व से, जिसको हम स्व समझते थे, आए 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 जो समझते थे, उससे डिटैच होते हैं, जिसको हम आइडेंटिटी कहते हैं, जिसकी बहुत बड़ी पिक्चर बनी हुई होती है हमारे सिर के अंदर बुद्धि में, कि मैं कौन हूँ। लेयर अपॉन लेयर उसकी आइडेंटिटी की छवि छप गई होती है, और इतनी बड़ी होती है कि वो ही समझो कि हमको चलाती है। अगर और उसको, अगर जो चीज़ मैं मानती हूँ कि मैं हूँ, अगर दूसरा नहीं माने तो बिल्कुल मनहूस हो जाते हैं कि नहीं हूँ मैं, सचमुच नहीं हूँ। किसी की तरफ से हमको एक्नॉलेजमेंट नहीं मिला, कुछ अप्रिसिएशन नहीं मिला, तो वो इच्छा के रूप में रह जाती है, मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे ये चाहिए। तो सबसे पहले तो अपने स्व की, खुद को मैं क्या समझती हूँ, आइडेंटिटी जो है। दूसरे हमारे इच्छाएं पैदा होती है हमारे संबंध में, कुछ न कुछ हमारी कमी होगी, कहीं ना कहीं हमें हमारी एक्सपेक्टेशन होगी, वो पूरी नहीं हुई होगी, तो वो इच्छा के रूप में रह जाती है। ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए। तो कहने का मतलब है कि अभी की हमारी तपस्या क्या है, क्योंकि आत्मा को जान लिया, पहचान लिया, प्रैक्टिस भी कर रहे हैं, बाबा को जान लिया, पहचान लिया, संबंध भी जोड़ लिया, अनुभव भी है, कई तरह के अनुभव भी हमने इकट्ठे किए हैं। लेकिन तपस्या का जो मतलब है वो है लगातार, तार टूटे नहीं। तप माना कि जो अग्नि जली है ठंडा नहीं पड़ जाए, वो तपस्या माना कि वो स्थिति जो हमारी आत्मा परमात्मा के मिलन से जो अनुभव की स्थिति है, थोड़ा बहुत कम हो जाता है, लेकिन टूट नहीं सकता है। तो और हमने देखा है कि वो टूटता तब है जबकि कोई न कोई बात की अंदर में थोड़ी, जैसे कि वो खोट रह जाती है ना, जैसे कि होना था ये हुआ नहीं, और उसी को लेकर के हम जब बैठते हैं बाबा की याद में, तो फिर तपस्या हमारी सफल नहीं होती है। लेकिन बाबा ने फिर से यही कहा है कि इच्छा मात्रम अविद्या करो। कोई भी चीज की मान नहीं रखो, शान नहीं रखो, इच्छा नहीं रखो, ऐसा होना चाहिए, वैसा होना चाहिए। बाबा तो बहुत सिंपल शब्दों में बताते हैं, लेकिन उसके जो मतलब निकलती है बहुत सूक्ष्म होती है ना, जैसे कि फूल चढ़ाने के बाद आज निकली। अभी हम किसी को कहते तो नहीं है फूल चढ़ाओ, लेकिन कोई ना कोई बात अंदर में रखते हैं। लेकिन मैंने इतना किया, उसने हमको जरा तक भी एक्नॉलेज नहीं किया। ये कौन सा फूल है, बड़ा फूल है, छोटा फूल है, मीडियम मीडियम फूल, चलो सुगंधित फूल नहीं हो, लेकिन कुछ तो फूल है ना, मेरे को कुछ फूल चाहिए आपकी तरफ से। बड़े हो छोटे हो समान हो, लेकिन संकल्प रखते हैं, लेकिन बिल्कुल जो समान स्थिति होनी चाहिए। आत्मा आत्मा भी जो प्रैक्टिस किया, आत्मा आत्मा के प्रति कैसी भावना रखेगी, इच्छा रखेगी कुछ? इच्छा क्यों नहीं रखेगी? क्योंकि ऑटोमेटिक प्राप्ति हो रही है। अगर जो हम सचमुच बाबा की विधि अपनाते हैं, आत्मा समझकर बाबा को याद करते हैं और आत्मा समझकर दूसरी आत्मा को देखते हैं, तो मैं समझती हूँ कि किसी तरह की एक दूसरे के प्रति इच्छा नहीं रहेगी, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा लगेगा। जैसे अभी लगा ना, अच्छा लगा ना? कोई इच्छा उत्पन्न हुई किसी के प्रति भी कि नहीं ना? तो ये अगर हम तपस्या का डोर कहे, लिंक कहे, तप कहे, कैसे हम उसको जारी रख सकते हैं? एक तो है कि अपनी आइडेंटिटी को एकदम पक्का बनाए। जैसे कि आजकल मैं क्या कर रही हूँ कि रोज की मुरली से कोई भी एक आइडेंटिटी ले लेती हूँ, अपने मैं कौन हूँ। दूसरा कुछ नहीं, लेकिन आज समझो सच्चा पुरुषार्थी हूँ, सच्चा पुरुषार्थी हूँ। सिर्फ पुरुषार्थी नहीं हूँ, लेकिन दिल से कर रही हूँ, पुरुषार्थ कर रही हूँ। किसके लिए कर रही हूँ? बाबा ने आज ये भी कहा, पुरुषार्थ किसके लिए? लक्ष्य रखा है आपने, ऐसे बनना है। तो सच्चा पुरुषार्थी हूँ, तो वो स्थिति मेरी कैसे होगी? सच्चा पुरुषार्थी का स्थिति कैसे होगा? उमंग होगा, उल्लास होगा, दृढ़ संकल्प होगा, सब कुछ होगा। लेकिन समझो अगर कोई बात में कुछ कमी रह गई तो सच्चा पुरुषार्थी क्या करेगा? उसका तप कैसे जारी रहेगा? वो फिर भी कहेगा ड्रामा ना। सेकंड की जो बाबा ने ड्रामा की बात निकाली आज, चलो ड्रामा में 1 सेकंड तो पास हुआ, अभी नेक्स्ट सेकंड मुझे क्या करना है? जिसके लिए ही फिर बाबा रोज कहते हैं कोई बात नहीं, कुछ भी हो जाए, लिख के बाबा को दे दो, सच्ची दिल से साहेब राजी होंगे। ब्लेसिंग ले लो, वरदान ले लो। तो कहने का मतलब वो स्टेज अगर होगी हमारी, सच्चा पुरुषार्थी मैं हूँ, अगर वो आइडेंटिटी बनी हुई होगी, तो ऐसा हमारा स्टेज बनाने में टाइम नहीं लगेगा। जो चाहिए उस घड़ी हम कर सकेंगे। बाकी ये बात ज़रूर है कि उन दिनों में जब बाबा के पास आए, यज्ञ की शुरुआत हुई, तो एक नेचुरल आकर्षण से आए। कोई बात की इच्छा रख करके नहीं आए, लेकिन ऐसे कि ऑटोमेटिक आकर्षण हुई और उसमें सारी इच्छाएं जैसे कि ऑटोमेटिक मेल्ट हो गई। बाबा की कंपनी से कहो, आत्मिक स्थिति से कहो, शक्तियों से कहो। और हम बाबा के पास आए तो हैं, लेकिन हमारी अभी तक भी आइडेंटिटी जो है, जो लौकिक आइडेंटिटी है, जो स्थूल आइडेंटिटी हम कहेंगे, लौकिक रीति से ज़रूरी नहीं है कि कुछ लौकिक में बड़ा कुछ हो, लेकिन स्थूल जो हमारी आइडेंटिटी है, जिसको हम स्पिरिचुअल आइडेंटिटी में ट्रांसफ़र करना चाहिए, तो वो ही हमारी सच्ची तपस्या है। सचमुच में कौन हूँ? मैं आत्मा हूँ। कैसी आत्मा हूँ? वो कैसे आत्माएं थे जो आकर्षित होके आए? देवी घराने के, राइट। उनमें ऑटोमेटिक आकर्षण था, लेकिन मेरे में भी तो दैवी गुण है। देवी गुण वाली आत्मा हूँ, देवी कुल की आत्मा हूँ। मेरे में भी ऐसे ऐसे ऊंचे ऊंचे गुण हैं। माना कि साधारणता हमारी सोच जो हमारी आइडेंटिटी के प्रति होती है, वो हमें तपस्या में आगे नहीं बढ़ने देती है। तो कितना न ऊंच हमारा विचार स्व के प्रति होना चाहिए। और फिर आता है बाबा के साथ का संबंध। उन दिनों में तो बाबा थे, स्थूल में थे, लेकिन अभी बाबा कहते हैं मैं हाजिर हो जाता हूँ बच्चों के सामने, जब तुम मुझे उस रीति से याद करते हो, शामिल करते हो, तो सच्चे दिल से मुझे याद करते हो तो मैं यहाँ आ जाता हूँ। मेरे को साथ समझ लो तो मैं साथ हूँ ही। अगर साथ समझो नहीं तो मैं नहीं हूँ। अजीब लगता है ऐसे तो सुनने में, लेकिन है भी सच्ची बात, क्योंकि आखिर भी बाबा सूक्ष्म है ना, स्थूल तो नहीं है, लेकिन सूक्ष्म को स्थूल वो बना के देते हैं हमको। जब हम अपने निश्चय से, अपनी भावना से, अपनी स्नेह प्यार से उनको शामिल करते हैं, तो हर बात में उनको प्रेजेंट कराना हमारा काम है। इसलिए जितने भी सरकमस्टेंस आए, जो भी आए, बस बाबा ठीक कराएगा, बाबा ठीक कर देगा। और उसी के ऊपर हमको एक्सपेरिमेंट करना है, अलग अलग रीति से, अलग अलग संबंधों से, अलग अलग वर्च्यूज से, अलग अलग शक्तियों से। हर टाइम सेम फॉर्मूला नहीं भी यूज था होगा, नहीं सक्सेसफुल होगा शायद, लेकिन है तो बाबा सागर ना, सभी बातों का सागर है। तो कोई न कोई बात का हम बाबा के साथ का कनेक्शन जोड़ने में हाईलाइट करें कि बाबा से ये शक्ति मिली, बाबा से ये गुण का अनुभव हुआ, ये ज्ञान का जो पॉइंट है बाबा का, ये मुझे एकदम टच हुआ। तो इस तरह से अगर हम बाबा से संबंध को एकदम पक्का करें, तो हर बात में हमारे जैसे कि सक्सेस है ही है। और तीसरा जो हमारा सब्जेक्ट है, जिसके वजह से हमारे अंदर कुछ न कुछ कमी रह जाती है या इच्छा रह जाती है, हमारे कर्म, एक्टिविटीज जो हमारी है, जिसको हम सेवा कह सकते हैं या साधारण कर्म भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उसमें अगर कोई कमी रह गई, श्रीमत के खिलाफ कुछ रह गया या कुछ कमी रह गई, तो फिर उसका रिजल्ट भी 100% नहीं होता है। फिर बाद में पता चलता है तो फिर इच्छा रहती है लेकिन उस घड़ी हम क्या करें, बिल्कुल उसको भी पूरा कर दें। इस घड़ी से शुरू करें कि बाबा ने क्या श्रीमत दी है इस बात के बारे में। कभी कभी क्या होता है कि पास्ट में इतने चले जाते हैं और इतना प्रेजेंट का सोचते ही नहीं कि अभी मुझे क्या करना है, इसलिए फिर पास्ट का असर फिर चलता रहता है। लेकिन बाबा तो कहता है कि मैं तो सतगुरु हूँ, दुर्गति से सदगति में ले जाने वाला हूँ। चलो कोई भी बात हुई, इतनी अच्छी रिजल्ट नहीं हुई उसकी, लेकिन उससे आगे बढ़ाने के लिए, सक्सेसफुल बनाने के लिए मैं आया हूँ, तुमको गाइड कर रहा हूँ। तो इमीडिएटली हमको क्या करना चाहिए कि तीनों बातों को, अपने आइडेंटिटी को, अपने पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप को, और हमारी जो एक्टिविटी में जो भी हमको कमी रह जाती है उसको भी फिलअप करना है। मेकअप करना है कहो, फिलअप करना है कहो, उससे भी पास्ट एकदम भरपूर होना है। तो कहने का मतलब कि तपस्या इन दिनों की, तपस्या तप की विधि भले सेम हो, लेकिन जो हमारा पास्ट है, हमारी हिस्ट्री है, वो थोड़ा अलग है, ऐसे समझो। क्योंकि उन दिनों में बाबा के सामने कुछ और कुछ होता ही नहीं था, जैसे बाबा कहते थे वही चलते थे, बाबा ही चलाता था। और यहाँ पर हमको थोड़ा थोड़ा मार्जिन मिल जाता है, बाहर की बातों में, अपनी मनमत की बातों में, किसी ने कहा उस पर मत की बातों में कुछ कुछ रह जाता है, राइट। तो इसलिए उसको कैसे मेकअप करें, रियलाइज करें और तुरंत उसको चेंज कर दें। और रियलाइज भी होता है बाबा के ही शब्दों से। मेरे को तो लगता है कि जितना बाबा के शब्दों में पावर है, हमको खुद रियलाइज करने की शक्ति नहीं है। इसलिए बाबा की मुरली से जो जो बात हमको टच हो जाती है, हाँ ये हमारे लिए है, इसमें मेरा थोड़ा बहुत कमी है, या तो इसमें मैं ज़्यादा मेहनत एनहांस कर सकती हूँ, तो इस तरह से जो बाबा से इशारा लेंगे, तो जब बैठेंगे बाबा की याद में, तो वो लिंक टूटा हुआ नहीं लगेगा। लिंक जैसे कि ऑलरेडी हम लोग जोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, और उसमें फिर बाबा और ही मदद करेगा जब हम बैठेंगे तो बाबा की याद में। तो तपस्या करने आए हैं, आदि दिनों के यज्ञ की अनुभव करने के लिए आए हैं, तो हर रीति से स्व से भी और संबंध सभी से भी, और बाबा से तो है ही है, लेकिन यज्ञ की भी जो नियम बनी हुई है या सिस्टम्स बनी हुई है, बाबा की जो श्रीमत है, जितना उसमें हम फॉल करेंगे, मतलब अलाइन करेंगे, उतना बैठने के समय ये लगेगा, और चलते फिरते भी ऐसे लगेगा जैसे कि बाबा के संग संग चल रहे हैं, राइट। तो वैसे तो बहुत शॉर्ट टाइम कहो, 2 दिन 3 दिन तो इतना नहीं होता है, लेकिन इतने टाइम के अंदर भी अगर रियलाइजेशन पॉइंट्स बहुत पावरफुल हो, तो कितना मेकअप कर सकते हैं, राइट। क्योंकि कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है, राइट, बहुत लंबा टाइम तक बाबा भी कहते हैं रात भर के ना सो के तपस्या में बैठते हैं, योग में बैठते हैं, फिर भी याद में कितना टाइम रहे। हार्डली 10 मिनट 15 मिनट रहे होंगे, बाबा खुद भी बताते हैं। लेकिन कहने का मतलब है कि जो हमारी योग का टाइम है, याद का टाइम है, उसमें भी थोड़ी थोड़ी ऐसी पॉइंट्स होते हैं, रियलाइजेशन मोमेंट्स का हो या एक्सपीरियंस मोमेंट्स का हो, वो अगर बढ़ा सके हम अपनी याद के टाइम में, तो इट्स नॉट अ मैटर ऑफ कितना घंटे रहे, कितना दिन रहे, उसकी बात नहीं है। लेकिन हमारी जो स्पीड है प्रोग्रेस की बहुत तेज हो सकती है, राइट। तो ये तीन तो मेरे को पता चले कि ये इच्छा जो होती है ना, वो स्पीड को कम कर देती है, क्योंकि उसकी तरफ बुद्धि चला जाता है। जो बात नहीं हुई, जो मिली नहीं, जो होता नहीं है, उसका ज़्यादा विचार चलता है। लेकिन तपस्या माना कि मैं आत्मा भरपूर बाबा के सामने, सागर के सामने भरपूर, और क्या चाहिए, राइट। और ड्रामा, आज तो बाबा ने ड्रामा ऐड किया, और जो नहीं भी हुआ ड्रामा चला गया, कोई बात नहीं, राइट, उसको भी ठीक कर दो। तो बहुत ही ऊंच ज्ञान है, ऊंच योग की विधियां हैं, लेकिन हम कभी कभी उसको एकदम साधारण रूप में ले लेते हैं, तो इतनी प्राप्ति नहीं होती। और वो जो हम याद करते हैं ऐसा होना चाहिए, उन दिनों में ऐसा था, ये शब्द भी हमको अभी शोभा नहीं देती है कि हम कोई कम नहीं है, ये समय भी कोई कम नहीं है। जिस रीति से बाबा रोज समझाते हैं ना, दुनिया की हालत देखो, आत्माओं का दुख देखो, क्या हो रहा है देखो, तुम्हारी जिम्मेवारी देखो, तुम्हारी पोजीशन देखो, वृक्ष में कितनी बातें हैं जो हमको अपनी तपस्या के तप को तेज कर सकती है। तो हम क्यों ये याद करें कि वैसा अभी नहीं है, अभी तो बहुत कुछ है हमारे प्लस में, राइट। तो ये सब जैसे कि एडिशनल तिली है आग को तेज करने की। समय जो चल रहा है, उस समय तो ऐसा नहीं था, लेकिन अभी है। जितना दुख आज है दुनिया में, उतना नहीं था उस समय। तो रहम भाव इमर्ज करो, कितने बाबा कारण बताते हैं। तो ये सब 1 by 1 यूज करके 2 दिन 3 दिन जो हम इकट्ठे हैं, बहुत बहुत अच्छे अच्छे अनुभव हो, ये हमारी आपके लिए शुभ भावना है। ठीक है, ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। 2 मिनट बाबा की याद।
तब तब कर निखरेगा जीवन, तप कर बनते देव महान। तप से मिलता जीवन का सुख, तप से मिलता जीवन दान। तपस्या ही जीवन की है सच्ची सुंदरता, तपस्या ही जीवन की है सच्ची सुंदरता। तपस्या से जीवन में आती है मधुरता, तपस्या से जीवन में आती है मधुरता। तपस्या ही जीवन की है सच्ची सुंदरता। तपस्या
Maybe one of these. Oh, wait, yes, there we go. I think we have something on Karma Yoga now. Is that correct? Does anyone know? Oh, you want to. Unless you want to. Did you want to just have a seat? Or?
Yeah. No, actually, I came for move the chairs. So now we will have a very important session by Sister Annie, and she will guide us. What are the karma yoga we do, but what is the right way to do it? So she is going to teach us that, especially for servery and other areas.
Yes. Is just stand here. Om Shanti, everyone. I'm not sure how I got trapped into doing this, but I just asked for a few minutes with the server so I could show them a proper way to do the serving line. But Rambai, with this elevated vision of all of you, feels that if you're not already, you will be serving in one way or the other, right? As Baba's children. So he just wanted, I guess, for me to go over some of the basic awarenesses to hold while we are serving, and or if you're on the other side, while you are receiving what is being served. And since I really wanted to introduce this idea of not right now. Hindi speakers? I'm supposed to announce that if you need Hindi translation, we have that, but that should be said in Hindi. So if someone who speaks Hindi can say that? Can you just say if they need Hindi translation?
Okay. ओम शांति किसी को हिंदी का ट्रांसलेशन चाहिए एनीबडी नीड्स किसी को हिंदी का ट्रांसलेशन चाहिए ओके हाउ मेनी Okay, so just in general to summarize that it's really very important for all of us to be in the right awareness, just like we make effort to be in our soul conscious awareness when we are here doing the sessions. As you come out of this hallway and come through to the lines, also to hold that vision is very helpful for ourselves as well as for those in front of us if you're serving or receiving. I'm going to just quickly ask them to play a video that just has a 2-minute tutorial that we use for the servers. And then I'll go through some general kitchen seva guidelines as well. Okay? Om Shanti. Serving food is more than just a task. It is a moment to offer love, respect, and pure vibrations through our actions. Begin by wearing your hairnet and apron. Wash your hands thoroughly with warm water and soap, scrubbing for 20 seconds while in remembrance. Dry your hands with a paper towel thoroughly and use the towel to turn off the tap water. In the serving space, wear fresh gloves and keep your gloves clean. Ask the serving lead about portion sizes for each item to be served, and as you serve, make gentle eye contact to see if the portion feels right. When giving refills, offer food in a fresh plate or bowl to maintain cleanliness. Keep hands away from your face, cell phones, etc. while serving. If gloves do touch anything unclean, wash hands. Use your inner elbow if there's sneezing or cough. And if you're unwell, notify the lead. When preparing food, we serve with purity and remembrance, and it becomes a divine blessing. Om Shanti. So, the main thing I want you to just keep in mind is that when we are serving, especially when there's large groups of people, we are doing everything we can. One, to make sure that we are preparing and serving the food in a way that it is safe for you to consume so that nobody becomes ill. And so washing hands and using gloves is an extra step that is used so that we don't have any chances of contaminating the food with any germs that we can come in contact with just touching things that are around, like the door handles or other things where people touched it without washing their hands. So we do everything we can, and we also need your cooperation in this so that when you come back for seconds or something like that, if it's not possible for us to do that in an easy way, then we have to make alternate arrangements so that we can give you the food without contaminating our hands, etc. So one is spirituality, keeping your awareness and attention as you're coming through the line. A lot of times people start conversations during that time. And it's very easy to get distracted and not pay attention to the server. So when the server is making eye contact with you, it's to signal you to let them know if what we're serving is the right amount that you can consume so that it doesn't get wasted. Moini Didi has been saying this quite a lot, that you take what you can, but sometimes if we're not in that right awareness, we might think we can eat a lot more than we can actually eat, right? So being attentive to yourself, what does the body really need, right? And also kind of looking ahead, how many items do we have? If we have 6 items, you may not need that extra serving of the first item, right? So really, we need your cooperation to have your attention on what we're serving at the time that you're going through the line. And you can always have your conversations as after you sit down. So that's an important cooperation. And then timely movement through the line helps us also, all right? Keeping soul awareness is a basic thing that the servers are trying to do. So helping them to be in that awareness by you also holding that awareness and using that moment as a spiritual moment to exchange drishti while they're serving you, okay? So these are just some basic things that are helpful. And if you are coming back for seconds, if you could be kind enough to wait until all those that haven't been served have gotten served. We've had people come in the front of the line asking for seconds, and we haven't even finished serving everyone. So if you can be a little patient with us, that's also very useful. Is there anything else on serving that you would like to hear about, Rambai, that I didn't touch on? Chopping. Okay, the other aspect of chopping that I need to make sure everybody's aware, we talked about the same principles of washing hands, putting your hairnet and apron work applies for chopping as well. But also that when you're chopping for cooking, because the food will be cooked at a high temperature, you don't need to wear gloves. But if you're chopping for salad or you're handling food that's already been cooked, it needs to be with gloved hands, okay? That's very important because otherwise, especially the elderly, if you have contact with the salad items or dessert items that you're spooning in bread that's already been baked and is not going to be heated up again. I know at home we all handle these things with our hands, right? But the state law requires when we're sharing food with the public that we use these extra precautions because we don't know if somebody could be getting sick the next day, right? And they could be having germs on their hands that they can pass on that illness to somebody else. So just extra precaution and your cooperation in that is really helpful. Every retreat, I do have to treat 1 or 2 or more people that get sick to their stomach. And we don't know if it's from improper, food distribution handling. So everybody can do their little part, finger of cooperation, to help everybody else stay safe and healthy during the time that you're here, because nobody wants to be sick in their room while they're here for the retreat, right? So thank you for your cooperation in that. And is there anything else, Rambai? Okay, very good. Thank you for being patient with me.
Om Shanti. How is everyone? How is your silence going? Okay? सभी ठीक है? Silence हो रही है? तक तो नहीं गए? So when Baba says something to us, what do we do? Huh? Do we say yes or no? For everything? How do you say yes? And if you don't, today's silence dinner, so you can speak. So how do you say yes? You can do like this. Say 10 times, Haji. Everyone, say Haji. Haji. Everyone, please. Haji. Haji Baba. Haji Baba. Do you feel good when you say Haji? Yes. And when Maya says something, what do you say? Naji. Say Naji. Say 10 times Naji. Naji. And when somebody else says something to you, what do you do? When somebody, कोई और कुछ कहता है आपको तो क्या करेंगे? हाजी या नाजी? Huh? Haji, Naji? Nothing? In between? What is that in between? That time we have to think about the Srimad. What Baba said. It's according to Srimad, then Haji. If it's not according to Srimad, then Naji. So for that you shake your intellect. Okay? Good. Om Shanti. So now we have some reflection and sharing, and there's something more interesting coming up. But before that, I want to make 2 announcements. So first is when we will finish with our morning sessions until 1 p.m. We will have break in between also, but we'll let you know. It's interesting also. Nobody is gonna get bored. So after 1 p.m. we have lunch, of course in silence and karma yoga. But yesterday you heard that we have very special angel, Sister Monica. She does these paintings, Baba's painting. Every time you see in a Vyakti Parivar in the background of the there's Shiv Baba. So she has art gallery downstairs. So there are two timings if you would like to visit. Is quarter to 2 to 2:15, and the another batch will be from 2:15 to, and it will be open until 3 p.m. समझ रहे हो माताएं? आर्ट गैलरी 1:45 से 2:15 तक का एक बैच है, 2:15 से हम 3 बजे तक खुली रहती है. So anybody is interested, you can go and visit. There is a door from the dining room, so you can do that. Second thing is, evening is very important, 5 to 6. We have very, very special experience session. But for that, you have to be here at 4:45. 4:45 बजे सबको यहाँ पर आ जाना है, तभी हम ठीक से शुरू कर पाएंगे, right? Everyone, 4:45. But for that, you please make sure you go to your room and have rest and properly freshen up and then come. If you are thinking to go outside, please don't make your plan now. We will make plan for you for going out, okay? We have planned to go out tomorrow, so don't go today. Otherwise, your time will go here, there, and you won't be able to do the experience in the evening. Is that clear? Yeah. And also evening, Avyakti Parivar is also very special. You'll have a special yoga, special experiences as angel. So this is just for you all to know. तो अभी हम क्या करने वाले हैं? Now what we will be doing. So do you all know, I'm sure everyone must have heard the stories of ancestor souls, right? Everyone? Is there anyone who don't know any ancestor souls? Everyone, right? So of course we haven't seen them, we haven't met them, but we have heard about them, right? Brahma Baba, Mama, Dadis, Didis, and all of them. So many stories. So one reflection what we had to do is think about one of the story of any Dadis or Dadas or anybody in ancestor soul, and which is inspiring you, that story or about them. Okay, so you reflect on that and note down in your mind or in paper. And the second one is the present time. For example, our didis who are at present with us, Moini Didi, Janti Didi, or anybody in India also. There are many seniors whom you have come in contact with them, or any other senior sister. And being with them, something has inspired you. That also. Okay? So these 2 points. हिंदी में समझाऊं तो जो पूर्वज आत्माएं हैं, उनकी कोई भी स्टोरीज, कोई भी बात से आपको प्रेरणा मिली हो, उसको आपको रिफ्लेक्ट करना है, नोट करना है. और जो प्रेजेंट टाइम में जो हमारे साथ है, कोई भी सीनियर बहन या कोई भी सीनियर भाई जिनसे आपको प्रेरणा मिली हो या स्टोरी हो आपके पास उनके साथ की, वो आप नोट करो. ओके, सो वी हैव 5 minutes. So no, 2-3 minutes to reflect. And then we have another. So time starts now. Just go into your deep silence and think about these 2 questions. Ready? Do you need more time? Okay. You have something in your mind? Yes or no? This or this? Anyone who needs more time, raise your hand. Nobody. So now next 10 minutes, what we're going to do, you come in front of each other, two pairs, like, and you have to share your stories to the other person and the other person will share that story to you. So you make a pair. You can move your chair and a little bit shuffle around. Yeah. Yeah, you can shuffle chairs, but then make sure you put back when you are done. Share both stories or both inspiration, one from the ancestor and one from the present time. Everyone has pair? Sabhi ko pair mili? Yeah. Anyone who don't have pair, you can raise your hand. We can get you pair. You don't have pair? 1 second. There is one here. If nobody has pair, one person. Anoliben, you have a pair? Anoliben? We need one more pair here. Anyone? You? Okay. There is one more here. Got it. That's your pair? Oh. Is there anyone who is alone? Yeah, you all can share together. You can. Hmm. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Everyone done? I think it's a lot of joy, right? Just sharing with each other. Did you get enough time to share? Is there anyone who didn't finish yet? Can I see the hands? I think almost everyone finished. You didn't finish it? Finished? Okay, you can make your chair straight. It was nice, right? Huh? When you hear from somebody, you share with somebody, it feels so good. Did you enjoy sharing, reflecting? I think everyone around us, whomever we meet, there is something to take from everyone, right? When we think about it, we feel. So that's very important, that to always think about everyone's virtues and think about something which we had to take from each other. सभी से प्रेरणाएं लेना, सबके गुण देखना, चाहे सामने है या नहीं है. सो ये तो हमने दादियों की बात की, पूर्वज आत्माओं की बात की, पर हमारे आसपास भी जो होते हैं ना, उनसे भी हमें गुण उठाते रहना है, कुछ ना कुछ प्रेरणा लेनी है. We have to take from each other as well. So now next few minutes, I want to call out to two angels. Sister Anne, can you come up? And Brother Abhiram, where are you? Abhiram Bhai? He is incognito. Can you call him? So what is going on right now? Who is getting translation? English to Hindi or Hindi to English? English to Hindi? Hindi to everyone has the headset. They can listen in whichever language one. Okay, Abhiram Bhai, welcome. So meanwhile, do you all know Sister Anne?
The key person.
Without her, we can't enter Peace Village, right? So of course, she's very, very special, because the day since we got the Peace Village, she is here in Peace Village. So I'm sure she has many stories about it. You have the date?
16th of April, 1999.
16th of April, 1999. That's good. That's the day we got?
That's the day when Baba got the key. So my bag was packed and waiting to come. And Didi said, don't go until I tell you to go. I said, okay. So Daddy Janki was in New York, and they went to Manhattan to talk to the lawyer and so on. And then the key was given over, and then she called me, and it's now Baba's, you can go.
Abhiram Bhai. So you all know Abhiram Bhai? So he's the key to Madhuban. Madhuban Nivasis. So Abhiram Bhai had been very, very incognito, Baba's jewel. So I think, how many years you came to Peace Village now? Almost every year. 7 years. Every year he comes and helps Peace Village. Like 2-3 months, right? 2-3 months. So everyone is a real special jewel. So have a seat. So just now we were sharing about our ancestor souls and our seniors who are present now. So I will request Abhiram Bhai to share in Hindi and Ben to share in English. So both equal, right? But first I would like to start with N Ben, 5 minutes each. I want to ask you that I have seen you with Dadi Janki a lot of time, because whenever she came, she really took care of her, and I'm sure she was very much close to her in different ways. So I want you to share 5 minutes your deep experiences being with Dadi Janki Ji. Realizations, inspiration, experiences, or something which can touch others also. Of course, it must have touched you, but now with your sharing, others might get touched too.
Thank you. I thought she was going to ask me about the ancestor soul. I thought I was discussing with. I came to New York in '95, and I would go to Madhuban with Didi, Moini Didi, and she would go in month of January. And she would go at that time because they'll have all the meetings, not national coordinator, regional meetings, and so on. And Didi would stay in Pandav Bhavan at the beginning before Gansarovar, and then they would have meetings, and all the seniors would be there. And then soon after, Gansarovar came up, and then Daddy's cottage was built, and Moini Didi used to stay in Daddy's cottage, and all the seniors would stay there, including Daddy Janki. And Daddy would see me up and down the stairs, helping Moini Didi doing stuff. So I'm up and down the stairs, and she would always corner me and whisper something in my ears. And then she would tell me again and again, you're very mature, you're very sensible, you know how to be with seniors. We didn't have a whole lot of conversation because of the language, but I feel there was a very deep connection and a very deep relationship. I think it started off when I was in Winnipeg before I came to New York. Daddy had come to Winnipeg with Moini Didi. And one morning after Amrit Vela, they were sitting in the little Baba's room, and I went in the room. I think I brought a tea up or something for them, and I went into Baba's room. And I was like the excited little kid, and I was telling Moini Didi, did you tell Daddy Janki that I'm coming to New York? And Daddy Janki claimed from then on that she was the one who brought me from Winnipeg into New York. And every time she would see me in Madhuban, she would always whisper to me, you remember how I took you out of that little place, Winnipeg, and brought you to New York? She would always remind me of that. So I feel Daddy had a very deep, genuine love for the soul. And because Daddy recognized that the soul has so much to offer to Baba as well. The first time I met Daddy was in, I think 1991. I was going to Madhuban, and there was some, things happening with the Air India flight. So we used to go via London, and the flight took us to London, but then there was delay in the connection flight. And so they put us up in hotel, and Global Corporation House was newly inaugurated. So we didn't have any plan to stop in London and to go visit, but as per the drama, we got a free hotel and we got free ride. So we went to the Global Corporation House, and I met Daddy Janki there first time. And when she saw me, she looked at me, did we meet before? And the question, what we have to answer to that question, right? Did you come to Madhuban before? Yes, Daddy, I met you last Kalpa, right? So she said, you passed. And I think from that moment on, that bond was there, feeling that bond between me and Daddy. So when Daddy will come to Peace Village, when she had come for the inauguration, of course she was here when the place became Baba's in April 1999. She had come here for the inauguration. I think the 18th of April, she had come here when we had a big celebration. But from that time, we had a very close relationship before, but when she would come to Peace Village, it was more like a friendly relationship. I used to joke with Daddy. I used to take her all around in the basement and all over Peace Village walking. Then she used to do the stairs and so on. So it was a very light and friendly relationship with Daddy. It wasn't like Daddy was my teacher, she was my senior, but I used to feel that right over Daddy to run into her room back and forth for little things. I was always the one behind the scene when Daddy would come. I would make sure the room is ready and get everything set. And once she stepped into that room, I withdraw, and whoever is there to take care of her. But it was a very genuine relationship with Daddy, and I really felt her sustenance, that when she comes, she would give the soul so much individual attention that really empowers. And one of the things I remember Daddy coming to Peace Village and meeting us as Nawasis, one day she said to us, don't think that you are just Brahma Kumaris, you're just BKs, but you're Nawasis. And when you're a Nawasi and you live at a place like this, you have a very special role. So don't think you're just a general BK, but put yourself in that role as a Nawasi of Peace Village, of this huge facility that Baba has given you, and really step into that role and play that role. And I think that has really inspired me, that I'm playing a role with Baba to hold this yagya, and I feel this is what Daddy has injected in me, to take on huge responsibility, but knowing that it's Baba who is doing it. Time up?
Thank you very much. That was, I think we feel like we keep listening.
Okay.
So when we listen to this kind of stories, what we're supposed to do, you feel that you are in that picture, you know, and when you feel like that, you can experience as it is, you know, like Dadi is with me and Dadi is doing like this, right? Did you feel that? Okay, now I have a question for Abhiram Bhai. So as I know him, I think I don't know fully, but maybe whatever. I have seen him many times in Gyan Server being with Dadi Gulzarji, because in Dadi's cottage, when Dadi Gulzarji used to come, and even though there are a group of brothers, they always used to be around Dadi actually. They used to entertain Dadi Gulzarji, and we used to watch. It used to be a lot of fun. So I just want to request him if he can share one of the incident or one of the story with being with Dadi Gulzarji, which can take us into experience and also. So मैं हिंदी में गुलजार दादी के साथ इन्होंने बहुत पालना ली है, तो मैं उनसे कह रही हूँ कि एक स्टोरी उनके बारे में सुनाएं. So this will be in Hindi. You have translation? We have translation in both language, right? Yeah, you don't. Okay, 5 minutes, huh?
ओम शांति. दादी गुलजार माना ही अव्यक्त बाप दादा, जैसे दादी जान के आती थी गुलजार दादी के पास, तो दादी को बोलती थी आपको सब बहुत प्यार करते हैं. तो गुलजार दादी कहती थी दादी मुझे नहीं प्यार करते हैं, बाबा इस रथ को यूज करते हैं इसलिए प्यार करते हैं. फिर दादी चुप हो जाती थी. फिर दादी जान की पूछती थी कुछ, इस प्रश्न का आप उत्तर बताओ, इसमें एक्सप्लेनेशन बताओ. दादी जैसे शुरू करने जाती थी तो जैसे दादी जान की टेक ओवर कर लेती थी. हाँ दादी ये ऐसा है, ये इस प्रकार से होना चाहिए, तो बात करने नहीं छोड़ती थी. लेकिन दादी को देखा एकदम शांत मुस्कुराते हुए, जैसे दादी पावर बढ़ रही है दादी जानकी में, जो उसका डीपनेस बताए. दूसरा, एक कॉन्फ्रेंस चल रहा था, आई थिंक बिजनेस विंग का या कुछ, तो दादी गुलजार चेयरपर्सन थी. तो स्टेज में जैसे भारत में सभी का चेयर रखते हैं ना, स्पीकर जो स्टेज पे उनका नेम प्लेट भी रखा हुआ रहता है, कौन कौन गेस्ट है, कौन भी कैसे ऐसे. तो एक बार दादियां थोड़ी लेट आते हैं, पहले तो नहीं आती. तो दादी गुलजार ऊपर आए स्टेज पे देखा दादी के लिए चेयर नहीं था और दादी का नेम प्लेट नहीं था. तो नीलूबेन ने तुरंत बोला, फिर दादी पूछी क्या हो रहा है, तो नीलूबेन ने बोला दादी आपके लिए चेयर नहीं रखा है. तो दादी ने बोला इधर इतना सारे चेयर पड़े हुए, एक ले लो. तो फिर नीलूबेन ने बोला दादी आपके लिए चेयर नहीं रखा है और नेम प्लेट भी नहीं रखा है. तो हाँ मैंने सुना, तो इतना चेयर पड़े ना, ये कूटा के ले आओ, नाम तो सब जानते हैं, नाम प्लेट जरूरत क्या है. तो जैसे आज बाबा ने मुरली में कई बार बोलते हैं, आज भी बोला, इच्छा मात्रम अविद्या, तो उनको देख सकते हैं। उसका मेरे लिए चेयर नहीं रखा, उल्टा चेयर पर्सन है विंग का, कोई बान नहीं, कोई हर्जा नहीं। मना जो अविद्या बोलते हैं ना, तो वो चीज दादी में देखा। और दादी विदेशी आइटम बहुत बड़े प्यार से खाते थे, पिज्जा हो, पास्ता हो, नूडल्स हो, स्पैगेटी हो। ऐसा नहीं है भारत का खाना नहीं खाती थी, लेकिन तो दादी को एकदम छोटे छोटे पीस, जो टुकड़ा पिज्जा का छोटे पीस काट के हम प्लेट में सर्व करते थे। फिर उससे मैंने सीखा, जैसे बाबा की प्लेट में हमने सबने देखा है, जो बाबा का भोग लगाते हैं लच्छू नानी जो है एकदम पीस काट के, ऐसे ही हमारा घर में हम जब भोग लगाते हैं तो करते हैं उस प्रकार से। दूसरा, मैंने रोटी बेलना सीखा दादी गुलजार के लिए रोटी बनाना था। मैं कॉटेज में था, माताएं नहीं आई, दादी बैठ गई भोजन पे, रोटी बनाओ। मैंने बोला मुझे नहीं आता, तू बनाना जाके उधर, बोला। तो मैं गया, बेला, एकदम राउंड आया। मुझे भी आश्चर्य लगा, इधर भी बेलते हैं तो लोग बोलते हैं ये तो इंडिया मैप बेला है तुमने, तो फुली भी अच्छी तरह। तो मैंने सोचा बाबा अपने लाडले या विशेष बच्चों का जो ध्यान रखते हैं, उनको कोई भी चीज चाहिए, वो कोई भी सामने हो उसका कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, वो अपने आप ठीक करा के ले आता है। एक बार मैं कॉटेज से ट्रेनिंग सेंटर तक दादी को कार में लेके गया, ड्राइवर नहीं था, तो पहली बार उनकी गाड़ी चलाना, और दादी गुलजार बाजू में बैठी है, तो लेके गया। फिर मैंने सोचा, जैसे दादी को, जयंती बहन को भी ड्राइव करता हूँ कई बार मौका मिलता है, तो मैं हमेशा ये सोचता हूँ, ऊपर से बाबा देख रहा होगा ना मेरे बच्ची को ये लेके जा रहा है, ठीक ठाक ले जा रहा है, या ट्रैफिक है, ब्रेक सडन नहीं डालना है। तो पूरा रास्ता मुझे याद रहता था, बाबा ऊपर देख रहा है, ठीक कर रहा है। तो नॉर्मली ट्रैफिक नहीं मिलता था, या ट्रैफिक हो तो भी आराम से निकल जाते थे उस प्रकार से। तो दादी गुलजार, और एक बात, जब मैं 2008 में पहली बार लंदन के लिए, मुझे लेके आने के लिए जयंती बहन दो भाइयों को लेके गई मिलाने के लिए, दादी जानकी से मिला दिया। और जैसे गुलजार दादी के पास गए तो हम दोनों भाई बैठे थे। जैसे जयंती बहन ने बोला, दादी ये दोनों कुमारों को हम लेके जा रहे हैं लंदन के लिए, जैसे दादी ने देखा, वो कुछ सेकंड या फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड्स, जैसे जैसे इतना ही नजदीक में बैठे हुए हैं, जैसे बाबा दृष्टि दे रहा है। और बाबा दादी को कब यूज करता है दादी को भी पता नहीं पड़ता है। कई बार चलते चलते सोफे पे बैठ जाएगी कॉटेज में, तो नीलूबेन को बोलेंगे काटे बैठे हुए हैं, नीलूबेन बोलेगी बाबा खींच लिया है। तो हमेशा, जैसे आज बाबा ने बोला ना, ब्रह्मा बाबा को नहीं देखो, हमेशा ये सोचो शिव बाबा है इसमें। तो गुलजार दादी से भी फील होता था, जब भी कोई मिलने आते थे, करने आते थे, तो तुरंत जैसे बाबा का दृष्टि मिल रहा है उस आत्मा के लिए, या कोई मिल रहा है, कर रहे हैं। और कई बार उनके साथ केक कटिंग किया है, राखी बांधा है, तो हमेशा ऐसा फील होता था जैसे बाबा प्रेजेंट है। और दूसरा, हमेशा डिटैच, बड़ी दादी बुलाती थी तो जाती थी दादी। नीलूबेन बोलेगी चलो चले दादी से मिलने, दादी बुलाएगी। तो दादियों में आपस में इतना रेस्पेक्ट हर एक के प्रति। और लास्ट में दादी जानकी का एक बात सुनाना चाहता हूं, कोई भी चीज एक तीली भी वेस्ट नहीं होनी चाहिए। जैसे उस दिन भी मोहिनी बहन बोक के समय शेयर कर रही थी, माताएं किस प्रकार से डॉलर या पेनी पेनी बचा के बाबा की यज्ञ में डालते हैं, बॉक्स में डालते हैं। तो लंदन में ये देखा, एक धनिया के पत्ता भी वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, एक सैलड का पत्ता भी वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे। आलू छिलेंगे, पतला छिलेंगे, ऐसा नहीं मोटा छिल के फेंक दो। चावल भी जो बर्तन धुलाई में डालते हैं उसको स्पैचुलर लेके नीटली निकाल के, जैसे खीर का बर्तन है या मक्खन का बर्तन है जो सर्व करते हैं, हर बर्तन से स्पैचुलर से ठीक से निकाल के लेते हैं। तो मैं भी ऐसे करता था। फिर ज्ञान सरोवर में जाने के बाद ऐसे करने लगा। फिर बोले किचन में तो बहुत सारा फेंक देते, इसमें क्यों टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है तुम। फिर मैंने सोचा मेरे ताली से या मेरे हाथ से वेस्ट नहीं करना है। भले कोई फेंक दे, बचा हुआ है सफल करे, कुछ भी, वो उनका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, मुझे नहीं करना है। दादी एक एक टिश्यू भी बोलती थी, ये टिश्यू इधर क्यों छोड़ा है, गुम कर दिया, वेस्ट क्यों कर रहा है। किचन में हमेशा चक्कर मारती थी दादी। सवेरे भोग बनाते तो सवेरे आती थी या लंच के टाइम आती थी, हमेशा कितना बनाया है, क्या क्या डाला है, घी कितना डाला है, पूछती थी। लेकिन हर एक दाना, जैसे हम इधर देखते हैं टिश्यूज हो, कप्स, वाटर कप्स हो, कोई हिसाब नहीं। फिर मैं अपने आप को समझाता हूँ, अभिराम तुम्हारा क्या जाता है, वो लोग इधर रहने वाले हैं। तो तो मैं अगर कोई निकाल रहा है, कर रहा है, बोल ही देता हूँ। कई माताओं को अच्छा नहीं लगता है, लेकिन ये हर एक दाने पे लिखा हुआ है खाने वालों का नाम और वेस्ट करना। और दूसरा, प्रकृति को हम रेस्पेक्ट दे रहे हैं। कोई तो 3 मास मेहनत कर रहा है मुझे खाने के लिए, सब्जी हो, फल हो, अन्न हो, कुछ भी हो, 3 मास से कम कोई भी आपकी प्लेट में नहीं आता है। तो उस प्रकार से हमारा ध्यान हो, भले हम बनाते हैं, भले इधर हो, आपके घर में हो, तो भी बाबा बोलता है ट्रस्टी हो, या आपका पैसा नहीं है, कैसे भी यूज नहीं कर सकते। तो वो हमारे संस्कार हो। ओम शांति।
So we say thank you to both angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So before we do our stretch break, I want to introduce 3 angels to all of you. Brother David, can you come 1 minute? Sister Canon, can you come here? No, I see just Sister Jyoti, come. I just want to introduce these 3 angels. We want to listen from them also, but I think we'll do it next time. But Sister Canon is, I don't know much, but you can tell yourself. She's from Africa, and she's also from Africa, Sister Jyoti. And Brother David, you know, from Gyan Server. In the morning, sweet, sweet flute is playing somewhere, and you hear it, so beautiful. So I would like to start with you. You want to just introduce yourself?
मेरा नाम डेविड भाई। थोड़ा हिंदी सिखाओ। Yeah, so I've been, I think now almost 30 years in Gyan Sarovar. So I came to Gyan Sarovar, thank you, when it first started, and I was painting Baba's pictures, the point of light mainly, and that brought me to Madhaban to do Seva. So I was showing the artists there in Panda Bhavan how to paint this Shiv Baba with an airbrush. And of course, then slowly I stayed every season. Every time I'd come for the season from 1986, 84, I took Gyan in Australia, in the northwest, Western Australia. And then my first trip was in 86 to Panda Bhavan. And I was very interested in painting Baba's picture there. So I painted that in Madhaban. And then I would stay 2 weeks extra every season to do Seva in the art department. So every year I did for about 10 years, 12 years, and then Gyan Sarovar started in 95. And of course then I was helping set up the art department there. And in those days, the art department was first in the training section, number 10, room in training section. Then it was the global office in Gowns River, and then it become where we are now under the Harmony Hall. So that's very brief, but lovely to be here. And happen to be just painting a couple of Shiv Baba pictures as well.
You're here tomorrow? So we have something special with you tomorrow. Surprise for you, surprise for them. I'll reveal it later. But there will be more time we'll be spending with him tomorrow. Okay? So I'd like to ask Sister Kanan.
Thank you, Sister Bhumi. And as soon as I came from London with Sister Jayanti, we had no time to connect, right? It was nonstop. And my roots, I've been brought up in Kenya. My mother came in Gyan when I was 2, and we've been Baba's children since then. And I know that for those who you know, that the daddies who come to their home, it feels like God comes to you. So I always felt that I never looked for Baba. Baba always came to us and we had no choice, right? So, and Daddy came into our lives when I was a teenager. And she had an eye on us because, you know, these young Kumaris in those days, you know, the daddies would pull us and say, well, they want these type of souls. So we would be like head-hunted, you know, like, and we would be like, we don't want to surrender, no. Because there was nothing to do in those days. We didn't have all this fancy gadgets and art and all that to entertain ourselves. It was very, very simple. But all I remember is on this journey is Baba's giving time to us to actually transform. And my passion was this, that I want Baba as my world, you know, and I want to see the world through Baba's eyes. That was my passion. And that was why meditation became very easy. I'd do it so easily. At age 13, I'd teach my friends. I didn't need any platform to teach. I'd do it anywhere, you know. So it's just a hobby and passion. And there are many, many stories. But in short, 25 years with Baba in the center. And I've been surrendered for 25 years because of Dari Janki. I wrote a letter to her saying I want to surrender after all that they were behind me. And when you give me more time, I'll share more, Bhumi Ben. But I think you do know my connection with Dadi. And that's why Moini Didi had invited and just said, come. And it was like Baba was saying, come. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have more time to hear from her. We'll have a different session. So I just wanted to introduce today. And of course. And this is Special Angel also. New angel, I know. Only a few years, right? She can introduce herself. But yeah, we in Madhuban, we came in contact with her and had a wonderful time.
Thank you, Bhumi. Om Shanti. Baba gave me a birth 28th October 2020. So I'm the youngest amongst the big family here. And I'm fortunate to be here. Baba gave me birth in South Africa. So I live there, travel around, do work, and enjoy myself. That's all. Thank you.
And Baba made her instrument actually to build a huge complex in front of Shantivan. So it's being built. It's called Infinite. So I'm sure you might have heard about it. Anyway, oh yeah, she's engineer. Yeah, of course.
All good.
Yeah. Okay, Om Shanti. Come, Judi Ben. So we have now stretch break and then we have a wonderful session where everyone will enjoy, I'm sure.
Gone? Oh, is this working? Is it okay? All right. So we're going to invite you to stand again because there's a limit to how long those bodies can sit. So, and feel free to go into an open space in the back of the hall and Oh, yes, of course. So if it's Bharat Bhai, I'm not sure if you can activate Brother David's station as well. It's good. All right. So ideally, what we're hoping is that if you spread out your arms, you won't hit any other body and you won't hit any furniture. And you can move your hands up and down in front of you without hitting a chair, and to the side without hitting a chair. You can do big circles without hitting. So there's lots of space at the back. So don't feel in the middle, down the sides. Everyone's comfortable. Yes, you feel you have a good space. So standing solid. That body is solid on the ground. Here we go. So this is just for a stretch. So take a big stretch out. This is how angels exercise, right? Angels exercising. Touch the air. It's very gentle. You don't want to even damage the air. Then we imagine we're Arjuna. So keeping your vision on the aim, pull your arrow. And release it. Coming back. And Arjuna is ambidextrous, so pull the other arrow. And release it. And come back. Very good. Let's do that again. Pull your arrow. Release. And return. One more time. Pull your arrow. Release. And return. Those were very non-violent arrows. Back to our heart. So Baba fills our heart. So we share. We share with the whole world in all four directions. Then we go back to Baba. Fill our heart. So we can share some more. In case we missed anything, all four directions. Stretching up to the sky. the three worlds from Paramdam all the way to the corporeal. And stretch. And then all the way up to Baba, which makes us super sensuous joy, very blissful, and we share that with the world. And again, all the way up to Baba. Bliss, which we share. One more time, all the way up to Baba. Bliss and share. Out and switch. Switch. Now, angels don't walk, they fly, but we'll walk a little bit, okay? So, one leg up and the other one, just on the spot. Little march, get those legs going. 4 more, good. 3, excellent balance. 2, last one. Now we'll go flying. Take a deep breath, inhale up, fly, and again, fly, and light. Again, fly, and light. One more time, fly, and light. And this time flying all the way home, all the way up to a point. Remembering Baba, remembering myself, and remembering my purpose. I am peace. We're going to ask you to stay in the hall for the next session. So if you want to take a walk just around the hall, if you need to just move and then have a seat again. So just if you can stay in the hall, if you need to use the facilities, please do. But the next session is going to start right after traffic control. So right after traffic control. Om Shanti.
शिव पिता को अब याद करो, मुक्ति धाम तुम्हें जाना है। अपने सुकर्मों के बल पर ही सतयुग में तुमको आना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो। ये संगम का स्वर्णिम युग है, शिव पिता फिर से आया है।
ब्रह्मामुख से शिव बाबा ने वही गीता ज्ञान सुनाया है।
कलयुग का अंत अब आया है, विकराल विनाश खड़ा आगे।
अब हम सबका शिव पिता ने बतलाया है।
शिव पिता को अब याद करो। पांडव शिव शक्ति सेना की रणभेरी अब फिर बजती है।
शिव बाबा के ज्ञान से फिर माया को मार भगाना है।
शिव पिता को अब याद करो, सतयुग में तुमको आना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो, मुक्ति धाम तुम्हें जाना है। अपने सुकर्मों के बल पर ही सतयुग में अब तुम्हें आना है। सतयुग में अब तुम्हें आना है।
धाम में तुम्हें जाना है।
Bharat Bhai, what you have playing is lovely. You can just keep it going, and we'll take a moment with this to remember Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti. I know this is the toughest hour. You're just barely hanging on. So we'll try and make this as engaging as possible, short of having you do cartwheels or something like that. So Baba said something many beautiful things. I'm sorry, this will be in English. So if Hindi speaking, you will need, or other languages, translation. Baba said many things in Murli today connected to this session. And at one point he said, your heart desires to, do you remember? Your heart desires to be of use. Did I? To be at peace, absolutely. To be loved. These are all excellent answers. Your heart desires, the English was, your heart desires to demolish the old world and sit in the new world. Do you remember that? Is that true? Does your heart desire to demolish the old world and sit in the new world? I heard that you are an engineer. Yes, Judi? How will we do that? That sounds like a building thing. So we now know that whatever's going to happen out there starts in here. So it's going to have to be some kind of deconstruction of the old and emergence of the new before it happens out there, right? So very simple session today, and we will experience the essence of it right now. It has to do with old and new. So sitting up as tall as you can, fully engaged, because sometimes we get into this lounging. So as engaged as you can. Look, you all just grew 5 inches. All right, very simple. We can all do this. We're going to invite the body, because you, the soul, bless you, you, the soul, get the body to do everything, right? Invite the body to take a deep breath in. And then exhale. That's basically the whole session. Try it again. Take a deep breath in and exhale. The body is very wise. Do you know what just happened there? Your body took in oxygen-rich air, new air. And what did it do? It released what was no longer useful to it. Isn't that smart? It lets in what is useful and lets go of what is not useful. And it's constantly doing that. It's brilliant. What do? Baba says, you take things in, but you don't let them go. So he said, you have to be a conqueror of attachment. You're taking it in, but you're not letting it go. And now you got a lot of stuff. So this letting go, how many of you feel you're good at letting go? Yeah, some are. Baba's teaching us. And then we get into the subtle stuff that we don't even know we're holding on to, but it's causing us sorrow. And instead we look at the problem out there, not knowing I'm holding on to something that is causing me sorrow, and I don't even know it. So when he says be a conqueror of attachment, simple statement goes deep. So I'm going to just share a couple of stories to set the session up. Stay engaged. Don't go back to here. Stay engaged. The first one is about, actually, she might be listening, my roommate, Sister Nora. So I hope she doesn't mind me sharing. I shouldn't have shared your name. It's not her name. Her name is Belinda. This is a story about Sister Belinda. I don't even know a Belinda. So anyways, I had to get an operation. And it was maybe some of you are familiar with this, had to go into complete full general anesthesia, completely out. Has anyone had to go through this? Okay, so you might be familiar with this procedure. So I was told I would have to take her to the hospital for admitting, because what was going to happen, the way it works in the hospital is you're admitted in one place, but who knows where you're going to land up after the operation. So you have to let go of everything. And she had to give it to me. Like everything. Take her contacts out, everything. No shoes, everything. Had to let go of everything in order to do the operation. Baba's saying the same thing. Be with me alone. I cannot operate on you if you do not let go of everything. Become a soul, go into silence, remember me alone. And then I was supposed to catch her on the other side with all the stuff, with the pickup. But Baba says,
You're not going to get your old stuff on the other side. It will be all new. But this letting go is quite fascinating for us. So that comes to our second story. How many have seen a caterpillar? I want to make sure you're familiar with this. Has anyone not seen a caterpillar? Everyone's seen a caterpillar. Okay. How about a butterfly? Has everyone seen a butterfly? Which looks very angelic, so it's suitable for today. Anyone not seen a butterfly? We're all good? We've seen a butterfly, we've seen a caterpillar, yes? So when you see a caterpillar crawling on the ground or on a leaf, what do you say? You usually say, oh, look, it's a caterpillar. Is that correct? Yes, are you with me so far? I know you're wondering where this is going. Does anyone ever say, when they see a caterpillar, do you ever say, oh, look, it's a butterfly? Why not? Sorry? Technically, do you know it's technically a butterfly? It's a phase of the butterfly is a caterpillar. Does everyone know that? So technically, we should be saying, oh, look, it's a butterfly. But it doesn't seem right, does it? So Baba said the same thing about us. He says, you're always a deity soul. But you go through these phases. So at some point in the cycle, it doesn't seem quite right to say, oh, look, it's a deity. We don't call you a caterpillar, but but technically, you're just in another phase. So it's always a caterpillar, a butterfly, right? So one year, I shouldn't use people's names, should I? I know someone who got a caterpillar kit. Have you ever had a caterpillar kit? One or two have. They're fascinating, aren't they? So it came in the post. So the caterpillars were not in there, thank goodness. You had to go find them. But what happens is, it's very much like us, right? You get the caterpillars. There's some stuff they like to eat on the bottom of this little jar you're going to put them in. And they do what they're supposed to do, which is what we are doing when Baba finds us at the end of the cycle, consuming, right? When Baba finds us at the end of the cycle, we're taking, expecting, desiring. He's talked about it. We know it all. That's what the caterpillar does. It eats and eats and eats. It's fantastic. And then something goes off, just like us. Something goes off in its brain saying, I think I have to stop doing this, right? I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do, but this just isn't interesting me anymore. So it experiences disinterest. And then it just starts to go into this weird upside down J shape and eventually secretes this thing that looks like a sarcophagus, if you've ever seen it. It's really interesting. Now, in this particular butterfly kit, there were 5 caterpillars. 4 of them, it was like 5 pandavs, really. 4 of them naturally went into what we call cocoon, or sometimes chrysalis, naturally. But 1 did not. It kept it just could not let go. It just kept, and it was frightening to watch because it was knocking against the other ones that were hanging upside down. I thought it's going to ruin the whole thing. Should we take it out? Eventually, even it had to let go, which maybe it experienced as destruction. I don't know. But they go into this amazing, so it looks like a sarcophagus. So Baba says, you need to die alive, right? Go into this incredible state, which we're now somewhat calling tapasya, and you will be completely melted down and rebuilt inside of there and emerge as a butterfly. And we know it has to, you can't, if you watch it trying to come out of this thing, you want to help, but you should not, because it will not fully develop.
So even at the very end, it needs a little bit of a struggle to really come out as this divine being. If you're wondering about the one that struggled, it did go into cocoon state, chrysalis, but when it came out, it was not fully developed. Because again, it affects the status, doesn't it? The efforts of letting go affect what's created at the end. So this is kind of what we're exploring, is just in this session that letting go piece, right? Tomorrow we'll talk more about maybe that cocoon or chrysalis, but this is all about letting go. And it's not like it's going to happen in this session all at once, boom, but we can start to go through an exercise looking at this. So hopefully all of you have a blank piece of paper and a little stone. Does anyone not have that? Who wants to have it? Okay, you need to put your hand up high, and then the sisters, did we have any left that we can distribute? Okay, I know I don't have one either. So the sisters, these angels who are distributing, so hands up, and they will give you, and I should explain to them what's going to happen after that. So you'll get a little piece of paper, and then what we will have, so they know what to do. Yeah, hands up, they're coming, they're coming. Yeah, it's good to get some exercise. And you'll, of course, need a pen as well, and hopefully you have that. I think they're coming back over here, so. And I think, Maitri Ben, I think we just need one more over here, unless, yeah. And then on your way, you can drop one on me, and I'll just write in blood. It'll be okay. I'm okay. It's okay. I'll just demonstrate with this. So everyone has, Bubba talked about stones today. Yeah. These are interesting stones. They're quite pretty, aren't they? Like when they brought them in, I thought, these are beautiful stones, which is quite accurate, isn't it? Some of you, I think your stones even have a virtue on them. Oh, we need more. We need more. Because when we attach to things, we are deceived into thinking there's something pretty or valuable or attractive there, even though it's really just a stone that has really no value. But it looks like it might be valuable. So these are quite accurate, the stones that were picked. So you have a stone, and hopefully you have a piece of paper, right? We're going to invite you in a moment to go into reflection. I just want to let the sisters, the angels, know what needs to happen. So at the front of the room, there will be 2 empty baskets. And then there's also going to be 2 angels. So there'll be empty baskets here and here. And then the angels will also be holding baskets that have those things you cut out in them. All right. So Baba today, at the very end of the Murli, he said that you are here to change from? I like all the answers I'm getting, from a caterpillar to a butterfly, from a stone to I don't know what. It was shell into diamond. We're changing it from a shell into a stone, so you'll have to use your imagination. We didn't have shells. But this transformation, incredible upgrade in value, but it's returning to our actual selves. After the reflection, we're going to invite you to write on the paper this renunciation piece that was very central to the beginning of the yagya and every Brahmin life. What at this time do I need to let go of that is blocking my progress at this time? Judi talked about it last night with a Bog message. It's not just, vices or waste thoughts. It can be very royal things, specialities, skills. Could be much deeper than that. You know yourselves best. This is a conversation between you and Baba. And becoming very quiet to let the answer bubble up inside. It might surprise you what comes up. So you'll write that on the piece of paper. Let's just get you that far, shall we? So you can relax for a moment. Yeah, but the empty baskets can definitely go here and here. Thank you so much.
All I remember is your Yagya name. Something about a jewel of patience. All right. And the other empty basket can go right here. Thank you. So again, sitting, I'd say, in a royal way, whatever that means for you, sitting in a royal way. And I know everyone here knows how to do that switch, what we call a switch in consciousness, where I turn inwards, introvert, the body feeling like it belongs more to the chair than to me, and I'm going beyond everything. I'm just aware of me, the soul. There's no labels. I'm timeless. I'm just a point. And that naturally takes me into a very unique silence, where it feels like it's just me and the one who knows me best, who understands me completely, Baba, in silence, just me and Baba. On the path of devotion, it was a one-way conversation where I was the one speaking all the time. But in this moment, I want to listen. Really open my mind, heart, my subconscious, and listen to Baba. He is the eternal surgeon. He knows where there might be a blockage. He can see what I may not be able to see. So I become very quiet. My mind like a blank canvas. I'm completely focused on Baba alone. Baba, at this time, what do I need to let go of? And I listen patiently, giving Baba space to respond. Let it emerge on the blank canvas inside. Baba, what do I need to let go of?
What is holding me back? Like a stone dragging me down. It could be a feeling, a word, an image. I listen. And when I'm ready, I transfer that message from Baba from the blank canvas inside to that blank piece of paper I hold in the hand, as if Baba is using these hands to express his message to me. What do I need to let go of? What is holding me back? There's no rush, but once you have that written on your piece of paper, you will take the paper, crumple it around the stone. Okay. So once you have it written on the paper, you crumple it around the stone. I'll invite our angels at this point. If you can stand on either end with your
basket of those things that you were asked to cut out. So you have time, it's okay. But I know some have written something. So once you have something written and you've crumpled it, we're going to ask you to stand and walk to one of these baskets, and I'll hold it up if it's too low, and let it go. Just like that. Let it go. Go to an angel, trust the drama, because you magically have changed from a stone into a diamond. Once you have this that has a blessing, we'll invite you to walk all the way to the back of the hall and take power from the ancestor souls who are the pillars in the back of the hall. Go and take drishti from as many ancestor souls as you want. All right? Is that clear to everyone? You crumple, you let go, you make a deal, get a diamond, and you fortify that by taking blessings through drishti from the ancestor souls. Are we okay? Yes? So maybe if we bar it by, if you're there, if we can have light, angelic music to support this, and you work at your pace. So again, let Baba whisper this in your ear, transfer it to the paper, and then begin. No rush.
Once you've had your fill of drishti, we invite you just to come back to your seat and just enjoy the silence with Baba until everyone has completed. Thank you. Om Shanti. Thank you for being so patient with each other. So Baba loves an honest heart. So as clear, as honest as I can be with the eternal surgeon, the better. But also, did you feel all of that yagya tapasya of the early days was sitting in the magical containers of their eyes? So we missed nothing. We get it all through the drishti, through the blessings of their drishti. The ancestor souls have only good wishes for us. So let's take one more minute together to remember Baba. I will share, you created a beautiful silence for each other. I hope that you will continue that as you go to lunch. And then the next session is, you might go to Monica's, again, gallery, but if not, 4:45, 4:45. We look forward to seeing you again. 1 minute Baba Gayat, huh?